Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Peter Barber, primarily a professional singer and music producer, and I just watched Heavy as the Crown and heard Linkin Park's new singer, Emily Armstrong, for the first time, and I am absolutely blown away. This song is like new favorite song, absolutely incredible. Love the animation, which comes straight out of this League of Legends universe. Guys, the heavy guitars, the harsh vocals, and I'm like speechless. That never happens to me. Guys, please enjoy my reaction and musical analysis to Heavy as the Crown. Oh yeah. Oh my God, I can't. I'm so excited to be back with Linkin Park, and I believe their new singer, who I haven't heard before. Okay. Okay, so I'm through 6 episodes of the new season of Arcane. I think it's the greatest show ever made. The animation, the music, the writing is absolutely incredible. I'm not going to freak out about it too much now. I got to talk about the music. What I'll say first is this sounds so much like what I've done. Linkin Park back in, when did that come out? 2011 maybe? Back when Chester, R.I.P., was the lead singer. Fantastic song. I actually have an analysis for that video I'll leave up here. That's the vibe, right? We get big drums, we get big rock guitars, and we also get this cool blend of electronics, which League of Legends music is so well known for, and of course Linkin Park as well. That's a big staple of their signature sound.
On the floor again, one knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know. Today's gonna be
oh, absolute bars coming in here. It's so cool. We have this huge instrumental introduction, right? That all the sounds I was just talking about, and then the lyrics come in, right? The voice comes in, and all of that really dips away, and it really focuses just on that, which is, in this style of music, anything remotely in the pop realm. Now there's a lot of genres you could slap onto this song, but a staple of especially pop music, hard pop, light pop, dark pop, doesn't matter. The voice is going to be the main focus. Sometimes the instruments will balance it pretty well, whereas like in like proper rock music, sometimes the instruments will almost overtake the vocals. In a genre like opera, which I do professionally, sometimes the orchestra will even intentionally overpower the vocals. It's just part of the fabric of that sound. But any kind of pop-leaning music, you got to have the vocals first and foremost. You got to hear the text. You've got to hear the melodies. And so that's what we get when this rapping section comes in. So these incredible rap vocals are really the forefront coming in from Mike Shinoda, who's also the writer of this song, and I believe is the writer for a lot of Linkin Park's music. And I have been an OG fan. I was there when they dropped Hybrid Theory in 2000, showing my age here, and I've been a fan for the last quarter century of them. Yikes. That's Mike Shinoda there, spitting bars.
One knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know. Today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
Oh shit.
Sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for.
Damn. What? This is my first time hearing their new singer, Emily Armstrong. Holy shit. Incredible harsh vocals. Just like we got all this air coming through. We got all this turbulence in the sound. Adds for such an intense landing on this first chorus here. And I love that this pre-chorus, we get, this major down section where a lot of the heavy elements are gone, which presents all this wonderful contrast when it comes in during the chorus and everything just hits you in the face. The heavy drums are back in, the heavy instrumentation, these incredible harsh vocals from Emily. Oh, absolutely fantastic. And I also love they've got the animation from Arcane and from League of Legends essentially here. I guess more League of Legends animation. Arcane's a little different. But I think Fortiche is behind all this, the animation designers for Arcane. And I think some other stuff out of this universe. But it's so cool they get to be in the world anthem, right? How cool is that? What a dream. What a dream. I'm going to go back before this pre-chorus and get this chorus again.
So cold, hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know. Today's gonna be the day you know.
So a little duet with Mike and Emily.
Explaining what the joke is.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
So all the way up to tenor high D on that really high belting part. So Emily's fully connected in her chest voice, but she's adding all this turbulence to the sound. I think this is mostly true fold turbulence, maybe a little bit of false fold action in there. I'm still learning about all these styles, but man, is it intense and epic and awesome. And I mean, I love all the music that comes out of this universe, all the music that comes from Riot and League of Legends and Arcane, all of it. And this is, wow, Linkin Park is just a 10 out of 10 collaborator for this and for the world anthem here. A number of the world anthems have been written by my friend Alex Seaver, who goes by Mako. He's one of the songwriters for Arcane. He did Rise. He did Legends Never Die. He did Gods. I mean, absolutely genius level songwriter and producer. But this is Mike. This is actually Linkin Park, a collaboration with him. So Mike Shinoda wrote this one. There might be some false fold in there for sure.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10 to 1. Back then should have bit your tongue, cause there's no turning back. This path once it's begun. You're already on that list. Say you don't want what you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this.
This is what you asked for.
God, something I just love about Mike's rapping is that it's so crystal clear. There's no mumble rap going on here. It is absolutely crisp rhythms. It's crisp diction. We get every single word. Even if the captions weren't on, I would definitely be able to follow exactly what he's saying, which is not the case for all rappers, something I greatly admire and respect about Mike. And again, a lot of the instrumentation and stuff pulls back, so we get the rapping as the main primary focus here. It's very clear. I'm really big on clarity of text when it's important to understand the text, and I would say it certainly is in this case. It isn't for all kinds of music, right? Sometimes music's just for a vibe. I've learned a lot about that in the deathcore scene, where it's pretty tough to tell what they're saying all the time, the singers, but you feel it. You feel what they're saying. But here we want to know we want to get the text. We want it to be intelligible, and Mike just absolutely smashes it.
Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10 to 1. Back then should have bit your tongue, cause there's no turning back. This path once it's begun. You're already on that list. Say you don't want what you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss. Watch it all falling apart like this.
This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd. Fire in the sunrise. Ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.
Dude, this is one of my favorites. This is gonna be one of my favorite songs. This is going on all of my hard music playlist. Oh man, It's just fantastic. Second chorus, very much like the first chorus. This one, there wasn't much of a breakdown before. We kind of went straight from Mike's rap section into this second chorus, which was different than the first iteration. Oh, man, I'm floored. I'm floored. I'm so hyped about this. Listen to that echo delay happening there. Crowd, 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 crowd. For like 10 seconds, it's going on. No way. No way. Sustain that airy, like, fry scream for that long. Oh, this is so good. This down section is, I mean, we pull it way back right. And it's a really short down section. This would function kind of as like a bridge, I guess, between choruses. But then when it jumps back in, it's like an alternate version of the chorus where Emily's just, like, just holding that scream. Oh, my goodness. But listen to this down section. It's like a totally different atmosphere, totally different vibe. Tons of contrast between that and then the what follows. Like, it's so chill. Then you feel it building back up. Now, what I heard, I saw a lot of people ragging on Emily for, I think there were some controversial things, like, aside from the music, but there are a lot of people just kind of shitting on her. Aww. Okay, my camera died. So I know there's been a lot of controversy around this new singer, Emily Armstrong, some non-music related, and then music related, people kind of just dunking on her because she's not Chester. But man, I mean, if anyone could replace Chester, I mean, these vocals are insane. Like, this is like a world-class rock vocalist right here. No, harsh vocalist. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic. So on the music side of things, I think fantastic. I'm over the moon that this is the new singer for Linkin Park. I think it's really exciting for the group. Now, no one can replace Chester. We know that. There is no replacement for a Chester Bennington. But Emily, I think, is doing a phenomenal job based on this song. Okay, now let's get back into it. I also love, I didn't point this out earlier, the heavy is the crowd. Like the repeat of that is really cool. Just like a tag on the end of each of these choruses. Otherwise, like instrumentation wise, vibe, vocal style, melody, all that stuff's very similar to the first couple choruses we've heard. I'm wondering if in this last minute we will get a big change, a big addition maybe to the final chorus. It's a great tool in songwriting to kind of elevate the end of a song or elevate the climax of a song, elevate the final chorus compared to the first one or two choruses or three even sometimes. So we'll see. For now, it's a pretty similar vibe, but also when you start off this intense, when you start off with harsh vocals like that, and just the overall heavy hard rock instrumentation, it is tough to go up in terms of intensity. So we'll see. We'll see what they do here. She added one heavy as the at the start of this final section. That's the only vocal difference I noticed. So just a one note shift, really. Right there. Oh. Oh, heavily distorted. Oh my God. A little promo for Worlds, maybe? Yeah, that was better than I ever could have hoped. Like, for real. Absolutely incredible. It felt like OG, like, heavy Linkin Park. And with Emily Armstrong as the new lead vocalist, absolutely obliterating it. Out of the water. Out of the park. And guys, if you have not seen Arcane, which comes out of the League of Legends universe, I literally, at the end of episode 6, no spoilers for the new season, was like violently crying and yelling at my TV. It's like there are 2 moments from the show that I think are like the top 2 like most visceral responses I've ever had to watching anything. It was like those 2 moments, and then like the Red Wedding from Game of Thrones is another one that comes to mind. Like, just if you're not into animation, it does not matter. It's like the first show I recommend anyone that likes dark, heavy shit. Absolutely 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Cannot wait for chapter 3 to come out. It certainly will be by the time you see this. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. If you learned something, if you gained appreciation for any of this music, please do consider joining my Patreon. That's the best way to support me. And there are plenty of other ways that you can check in the description as well. But I hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. I'll see you in the next Linkin Park and or League of Legends video. Peace.